guys, this is Hannibal here with WWE Hall of Famer Hillibilly Jim, who I did a phenomenal 2+ hour shoot interview with last night. But there's one thing we didn't discuss in the shoot interview, and that's that this big old country boy is now a vegetarian.
Yeah, I don't eat meat. That's probably something I probably should have done, Hannibal, a long time ago. There's some reasons for it, some health conditions, and I had noticed as I go through this thing called life that I just wasn't responding like I was before. And upon all my individual reading and my research that I'd done on my own, I found out that some of the things that I was doing that I thought I was helping myself with, I wasn't helping myself, and all this stuff was kind of making me feel bad. And you know, the best laboratory you got is yourself. So from my workouts and from my personal conditioning and the way I feel and whatnot, I just changed to where I don't eat any meat whatsoever, not no fish, no chicken, anything that comes from an animal, I try not to eat it all. I do whey protein. Anything from plant-based is mainly what I'll have, like beans and things like that, and I'll have a little peanut butter from the nuts and berries and things like that. And I realize you probably don't need as much protein as they tried to say. So we were kind of, I think we were kind of duped a little bit and maybe misled with all the food things that we've been told. And I'm just doing this now to see if I feel better. And like I said, had some health conditions, and I'm sure it's related to what I'd went through in all these years of eating meat. And it's just one of them kind of things I try to do. And also, even dairy is one thing I try not to do anything. I like dairy. Of course, everybody likes milk, but we're probably the only animals on earth that are adults and still use milk. Only animals usually do that when you're a baby. So some of those things that you're hard to learn, and due to the fact I found out that our teeth aren't really that made for eating large amounts of meat. We're more like plant eaters. But anyway, I'm doing that now, and Hannibal, I'm glad you let me tell everybody about that. I don't suggest you do anything you don't want to do, but I do suggest you arm yourself with information. And what you do about that is just find out if it's going to work for you and experiment a little bit, because the sooner you can get a good idea and get on it, the better it'll serve you in your life. So that's the deal.
And finally, you want to tell people where they can listen to you on Sirius XM. I know you don't have any social media, that's right.
I'm not much of a social media guy. There's hillbillyjim.com. You can catch me at KentuckyBlues.com, KYBlues.com. I got a guy that gets messages for me, and I do have a little site there, but I don't actually have a computer in my house. But for 15 years now, I've had an international radio show on Sirius XM Radio, Outlaw Country 60, and you can catch my shows on Saturday and Sunday. The Hillbilly Jim is called Hillbilly Jim's Moonshine Matinee, and I have guests on there, and I do 4 hours of Outlaw Country music, and I think you'll like it. You can hear it all over the nation in North America, and also you can pick it up on the computer. We get it in foreign countries, and you know, people respond to me from New Zealand and Australia, and then France and Italy and places like that. So if you get a chance to check me out, that's Hillbilly Jim's Moonshine Matinee on Sirius XM Radio, Outlaw Channel 60. On the weekends are my show, okay?
Well, thanks a lot for sharing that with us. I am going to actually take your advice on some of this vegetarian stuff, and I hope you have a safe trip back to Kentucky.
Thank you, my brother. Take care to all your listeners out there. It's been a hoot. Can't wait to do it again, brother. Thank you.